And continuing on. Or maybe the World Economic Forum was dragged through the spikes and whips of social media outrage for once again voicing an anti-human, unethical, and unacceptable future dressed up as safety and progress. Let's put the article in context. It begins by comparing the highly controversial topic of transhumanism, the fusing of human biology with technology, to superheroes. It's a pretty tired and overused concept in the transhumanist community, but rarely is it applied to children. If it looks familiar, Australians most recently saw it promoted by medical authorities in advertising campaigns telling children that vaccination made them superheroes. The ACT even ran a superhero day for children getting their vaccine. And this is true because they had advertisements, and they still do have advertisements here in New York, all right, of these kids with capes on, all right, and the advertisement says in a roundabout way, be a vaccination hero. So this thing is true. Just in case there are any families out there with kids who have put up their shields against vaccinating, we thought we'd give them a helping hand and have super fun, super relaxed superhero day just for kids, said the assistant director. So yes, excuse the public if after 2 years, of COVID propaganda, they are a little weary of this well-worn dogma. The World Economic Forum begins. Superheroes have been dominating big and small screens for a while, but there is a subtle change happening. Many children expect to develop superpowers themselves. These expectations may sound unattainable, but we're already making the first strides toward an augmented society. Remember that phrase, augmented society. Trade fairs are boasting augmented reality goggles that show technicians where a particular screw should go. Your own phone gives you information about your fitness in real time or tells you about the latest fad. At this, we must pause. Conflating technology with transhumanism is falsity. They're saying conflating technology with transhumanism is falsity. Well, if I'm understanding this correctly, they're saying bringing together technology, all right, and creating this thing called transhumanism is falsity. All right. Well, this is what they're calling it. They're calling it transhumanism. That's what this whole article is talking about. It's talking about what? Augmented society. All right. There's even a term. All right. There's even a term that they're throwing out there called intra-body nano network, linking or fusing the physical, digital, and biological world through implantation of chips. All right. So how is this falsity? So that right there is misinformation. If I'm understanding that right correctly, humans have always made use of technology that does not alter their evolutionary biology, whether that be working out how to sharpen sticks into spears or wearing cool goggles. The topic of surgically inserted, grafted, and parasitic technology, when not intended for medical purposes, is a completely different thing. In concept alone, it may sound similar, but does anyone really believe that an inert metal plate in their hips is the same as a microchip embedded in their wrist with the power to deny them access to public spaces? It is the difference between a tattoo and a barcode. How about that? Sounds like the CHIP to me. All right, pursuant to Revelation 13, which is called the charagma, insertion, right? Printing, an imprint. All right. The comment also assumes that the rise of an intensely integrated technical world is a good thing. There is an open debate surrounding whether the mining of private data by big tech has gone too far and should be pushed backwards to stop them exploiting both our biometric and social data. The article then goes on to talk about medical interventions such as, that's a word, cochlear, I don't know what that means, cochlear implants and prosthetic, continuing the confusion between medical technology and transhumanism. Augmented reality doesn't end there. I'll continue on.